Hey y'all, making this video to give a shout out to my friend Micah Schreck. He's 15 years old, family's involved in missions, and apparently he's been following along with what's going on in Pakistan. God put it on his heart to take his love of bull riding and turn it into ministry. So he raised community support and awareness, and the goal was to raise enough money to free a family. Young man ended up freeing two families. The video that you're about to see is blurred intentionally to protect the identity and the dignity of the families and our leaders on the ground who are working in Pakistan. I'll share a little bit what we see as you go through it. Love y'all. This is how the process goes. A family's identified. In this case, this widow, young widow, and her 4 kids are identified as needing help. She'll put her thumbprint on this piece of paper, this contract, and the money will be exchanged. In this case, it's 500,000 rupees, which is huge by Pakistani standards, about $1,800 for us. The money's counted and exchanged, and the family is essentially free at that point. This young man that you're going to see coming up just inherited his father's debt. He's 15 years old. He is now the man of the family because his father just recently passed away. His mom was in the hospital with dengue. Dad was visiting her, taking care of her in the hospital. The brick kiln owner wanted him to make bricks. And when he did finally come back to the brick kiln, they beat him so severely that he went back to the hospital with internal injuries and died. So now it's up to this 15-year-old young man and his mom and his 3 siblings, young siblings, to make enough bricks, which is nearly impossible. So the abuse will continue. It'll be unrelenting. This is not our goal to free families. Our goal is to make disciples, but how do you ignore a young mother with 4 children, a 15-year-old young man who just got saddled with his father's debt? How do you ignore that? How do you not free them? Thankfully, Micah has been watching the mission thing and has done his thing and freed this family. So it's pretty awesome to see a 15-year-old do this. What you're seeing now is the whole family is being moved out of the brick kiln. Their possessions are loaded onto this 3-wheeled rickshaw, motorcycle / truck thing. The family will jump on here right now, and they will be leaving the brick kiln, hopefully never to return. They'll go from here to a village where several families have been released and moved to. This is their new home. You'll see Mom sheepishly look around the corner as she sees where she's going to be living for the first time, and the rent is paid for a month. They'll get all their belongings loaded into this place, and they'll get moved in, and they'll be able to start a new life. They'll get 30 days worth of food. You'll see that come up next. That will get them started. Mom will get a job working as a maid in somebody's home, and her 15-year-old son, will likely get a job in a factory, and then they will hopefully be able to make ends meet, unlike what they were able to do at the brick kiln with such a large debt and the interest that they had to pay. What you're seeing now is an audio Bible being handed to them. This is one of the things we're huge on, because the vast majority of Christians in Pakistan cannot read, only about 1/3. And in this case, coming from a brick kiln, it's highly likely that Mom nor her 15-year-old son has ever stepped foot in a school, because it costs money to buy books, it costs money to buy uniforms, and they can't afford it. So the more hands on deck, the less time you got to work to make bricks. In this case, they're done making bricks. They have a chance at a future. They're surrounded by a community. There's a man here named Shimon who was freed 3 or 4 years ago, and he is a huge help. The pastor will come in and try and help them, and they will essentially be helped to adapt and to overcome, to learn how to save money. And hopefully we can get these kids in school and they will have a future, all because a 15-year-old young man in Pennsylvania stepped up and did something to bless them. We're hoping to get Micah there um, so that he can meet these families and be encouraged. We love you and we thank you. God bless you.